Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Quite recently I saw a video from Gaynor Minden here on YouTube where they talked about their online fitting service. And I thought, I want to try this because I love my Gaynor Minden point shoes, but I need to make some changes in the sizing because I think the box is too big. Want to try this for a change and see what they can give me. I can always return the shoes if the size they give me is not properly or not correct. I can always return the shoes. So I went on their website. I'm gonna link everything down below. And also, this is not a step-by-step completely how you use the service. This is going to be more of a review what I think about the service and those kind of things. So I'm gonna go through the steps not so accurately. Yeah. So I went on the website and printed these sheets. Because you have to trace your foot on a piece of paper or this chart that I made or diagram or whatever you can call it. And you can have three options with this. It's either to send them to them through normal mail, scan it and email, or just put in the coordinates into a form on the website. I'm going to put in the coordinates on the website because I think that's the easiest way and hopefully most quickly, because then you provide them with all the information that they need on the same time. Otherwise they have to do it, I think. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually to trace my foot. This is my right foot, and then it's the left foot. So, so that's what I'm going to start with doing, just to trace my feet and see what's going to happen. Okay, so now I'm going to start with the tracing. And there are instructions here how to properly place your foot onto the sheet. So I think everything is in line with everything we're supposed to be. So now I'm going to try to trace, not to cover the camera, because this is a really hard angle to film in, believe me. Let's see if I can manage to fit the other foot too. We will see. We will see. Okay. And you're also supposed to keep... No, I can't see what I'm doing. So, you're supposed to keep the pen in a straight line. So I'm basically is following. So, there is one of my feet. And I want to mark, because there are certain marks you should so I don't have to do this over again, because there are some things, it's like your big toe joint. Gonna make a little mark there. And also the side of the toe, base of the toenail. It's like there. And little toe joint. No, it's not there. It's like here. That is wrong. There. Yeah. So that was me left foot. Ta-da, or something like that. Oh, my little toe isn't. Oh, silly me. Try to get this one back in place. Yeah, maybe I did. Ish. So, okay. Sort of. Yeah. So that was one foot. Let's move to the next one. And here are my right foot. And I guess I haven't really thought about this before, how different your feet are. My right foot feels a lot different from the left one, just looking at like this on the sheet. So yeah, okay, let's see, it's in place. So let's start tracing again. and mark my joints there. There. Did I mark anything else? No. No. And there my other foot. So here are my tracings of my feet. Here is one of them. And here is the other one. So the next step is now to go online on the Gaynor Minden website again, because apparently you have been there, but you get these. And just start filling out the form with the coordinates and all the questions that they ask. So now I am on the Gaynor Minden website, and we're going to go and fill in the information they need to be able to actually fit me. So we go to shop and let us fit you. And here is the YouTube clip that they have made, where they talk about in detail how you're actually using the service. So if you want to see the details or have the detailed information, you can go and check that video out. Yes, and here are also the following steps. I have traced my feet, and now we are on step 2, and I'm not going to scan my tracing. I'm going to enter the fitting points below. You can also send it in through mail, but as I say, I'm going to just put in the information down below. And as I said earlier, I'm not going to go into details what I'm doing, so I'm just going to fill this out and also answer all the questions that I have down below. So you can just sit by and watch me do this. So now I have completed all the information from the tracking sheet for my left foot, and basically by doing this is you look at the sheet and read in which number are they crossing, just finding where these points are on the sheet and which lines that are on. So it's not that hard, so I think it's quite easy to track it, use this instead of sending in or scanning in. So now I'm going to continue with my right foot. So I completed now all the tracing or tracking for both feet. So now I'm going to go down to step 3, and that's when they ask you a question about you, height and weight and point work level and those kind of things. And going down to step 4, it's about your shoes. You tell your chef preferences, your pattern, your cushion, and also if you haven't fitted before into Gaynor Minden, you put into size, so that will help them. Also things that you like and don't like about your current shoes. So just give them as much information as possible so they can make the more accurate in their fitting. And now we are at the 5th step, and as also you need to send in them some photos of your feet. Basically, they can see how your foot look in pointed and when you're on the floor. And it's basically how to see how your how high or low your arches are. And so I'm gonna submit my photos, and then we're almost finished. And that's it. Just I'm gonna fill in my personal information and click the submit fitting information. And now it's just basically to wait, and they will contact me if on emails if they have any questions. Otherwise, my fitting information or my new size will be here in basically a few days. So I'm back. I have now gotten the reply back from the Gaynor Minden fitting team. It's about 2 weeks ago since I sent them the information about my feet, and on Monday this week they replied to me. Since I'm wearing at the moment a pair of Gaynor Mindens, they asked me for some additional photos. So they wanted to see some photos of me in my point shoes, in flat and also on point, both in parallel, only in parallel, but both from the front and from the side. So I sent them those photos, and this Wednesday I got a reply with my size. So I'm gonna read now, because yes. So the changes that they have suggested for me is that I'm gonna change the model of the shoe, because I was wearing the sleek fit and they suggested that I wouldn't wear the sculptured one. And otherwise in sizing, I'm gonna wear the same size, same 8.5, but I'm gonna change my box from number 4 to number 3. And they're still suggesting also a supple. But they thought that might a feather mean the blue bag would be more suitable. Unfortunately, with the feather ones, they are made to order. You need to special order them, because none of my store here are having them in stock. I actually contacted the store in Stockholm and they have it. I found on a web page from a store in Finland, but I thought, no, I don't want to order. I really want to try this first, because since they are made special orders, I'm not sure they can return them. So I went in and got me this size, but it's a supple. So here they are, because I was quite lucky that they have it in stock here in my town, so I hadn't had to order them from Stockholm. So here they are, brand new and beautiful. And I'm gonna show you the difference that it is from my old ones, since these were the Sleek Fit 8.5 for medium 4 bucks. So you can say that it's quite a difference. Since I wrote to them also that I'm feeling that the box is too big and I'm sinking. So they're like, yes, you need a smaller box. And I have tried these on and I like them a lot for now. I mean, I'm going to take them into class and see also what I feel there. The also one thing is, I've been watching their YouTube videos, Gaynor Minden's YouTube videos quite a lot lately, just to get more educated around their shoes. And especially one where they talk about the shanks. When choosing the shank is that you should, when you're standing in flat, you should feel the floor, that you feel like your foot is really flat. I feel like 98%. So I really want to try the feather. So I'm thinking going to special order if I like these. I'm going to try them in class now for a few weeks, and then I'm going to say, maybe go back to my store and special order them, because they're probably going to take at least a month, maybe a few weeks or 1 month, I don't know exactly, to get them. So I'm very excited, and yes, and overall about the whole fitting service experience here is I'm very pleased. I'm very happy. I feel so thankful for the help they got. You feel like they really want to help you, especially when they ask for the additional photos. And but overall, as I said, I loved it. Thank you so much to the fitting team at Gaynor Minden. You helped me a lot. This is an amazing service, I think. So I do recommend it. Yes, I do. But also, you should know, maybe it won't work for everyone. It's like everyone is different, so you should also have that in mind when trying it. But I'm so excited. Well, the one thing I'm not excited is to sew this. I'm thinking about maybe going to class tomorrow, but I can't sew this in one night. My fingers would hurt so much. So maybe they will wait a week before I can try them, but yes, very, very happy. I think I said that a lot right now. So in conclusion, very pleased with the online fitting service. Yes, I truly recommend it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos here on Fridays. And I wish you all a pleasant day.